The slideshow that you are about to see is a product of the class of 2014, a collaboration between me, the math teacher, Paul Quintillion, and Pam Graham, the art teacher. And it is based on the Pythagorean theorem, and the 7th grade has created Pythagorean snails. Okay, it's a pretty easy formula. All it says is that a squared plus b squared is c squared, and this works for any right triangle where a and b are the legs and c is the hypotenuse. Okay, so you will get something that looks like this if you follow the formula. The first triangle was an isosceles right triangle. Okay, if we consider this dimension to be 1 and 1, we come up with this formula. 1 squared plus 1 squared will equal c squared, or the hypotenuse squared. 1 squared plus 1 squared is 2 squared. That will equal the hypotenuse squared. If you take the square root of both sides, you get the hypotenuse being the square root of 2. Okay, so that's represented by the blue triangle. This is where we all started. The red triangle represents the first iteration, if you will. Okay? The constant dimension, this leg, is always going to be 1 unit. Okay, but this hypotenuse now becomes the leg of the red triangle. So we come to this. 2 squared plus 1 squared equals the new hypotenuse squared. Or 2 plus 1 equals c squared. C squared equals 3. If we take the square root of both sides, we get c equals the square root of 3, okay, which is represented here. Okay, the fourth triangle will be in orange, and this hypotenuse will become the leg of the orange triangle. This dimension, again, is going to be 1. The right triangles are always in the same position. Okay, so we just plug this into our formula, and we get 3 squared plus 1 squared equals the new hypotenuse squared. Well, 3 squared is 3, 1 squared is 1, 3 plus 1 is 4 equals the hypotenuse squared. If we take the square root of both sides, we get c is 2, so the new hypotenuse here is 2. Okay, some students have carried this out to 13 or 15 triangles. Okay, that will be represented in the slideshow you will see.